Hi guys! Welcome sa enginerdmath channel. Sa video na to ay tuturo ko sa inyo ang circles. So kung gusto niyo itong matutunan, just keep on watching. Okay, so this time ay ituturo ko naman sa inyo yung circles. So by the way, meron na akong video for introduction to conic sections as well as na-discuss ko na rin yung first type of conic section which is the parabola. So kung hindi nyo pa yung napapanood, ay lilink ko na lang para ma-check nyo. So ngayon, magpo-focus naman tayo sa another type of conic section which is the circle. So, medyo familiar naman na tayo sa circles, right? So, paano ba tayo nagkakaroon ng circle as the conic section? So, sabi, yung circle daw, the cutting plane is parallel to no generator in which the cutting plane intersect its generator and parallel to the base of the cone or perpendicular to the axis as in the figure below. Okay, so meron tayong two-knot cone uli, which is this one, and then meron tayong cutting plane. So, para makabuo tayo ng circle na cross-section, kapag pinastro natin yung cutting plane doon sa two-knot cone natin, so let's say, ito yung position niya, dapat yung cutting plane is parallel doon sa base ng ating cone. Or, pwede ring sabihin na dapat perpendicular siya dito sa axis ng ating cone. Okay, so, kung titignan natin yung taas, yung mabubuo nating cross-section is itong pula or yung tinatawag nating circle. Okay? Now, define naman natin kung ano ba ang circle in terms of the locus of points. So, sabi, it is a set of all points in a plane equidistant from a fixed point. The fixed point is called the center and the constant equal distance is called the radius. Okay, so halimbawa daw, ito yung circle natin. So, based on the definition, dapat daw itong set of points na to, na naglalay dito sa circle, dapat lahat sila is equidistant from a fixed point, which is the center. So, in this case, ito yung center natin, or yung origin. So, dapat, yung fixed distance na yon ay equal doon sa tinatawag nating radius. So, ito yung distance na yon, right? So, let's say, ito yung isang point, yung P, X sub Y. So, dapat yung distance niya from the center, origin, is R distance. So, kahit anong point dito, let's say itong point naman na to, dapat yung distance niya from the center is R din. Ito rin, dapat R din. Okay? So, yun yung definition natin ng circle. So, ngayon, derive natin kung ano ba yung standard equation natin for the circle. So, gamitin ko na tong figure natin na to. So, actually, madali lang yung derivation natin for the standard equation of a circle using this figure. So, gagamitin lang natin yung distance formula. So, from the center, with coordinate 0, 0, to any point dun sa circle, let's say, dinote natin na x, y. So, dapat naka-equate yon sa radius r. So, diba ang formula natin for the distance formula is d is equal to square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. So, let's say yung point 2 natin is itong x, y, tapos yung point 1 is itong 0, 0. So, y sub 2 si y, x sub 2 si x, then y sub 1 si 0, x sub 1 si 0. So, pag pinlagin natin sa formula, we have square root of, so x sub 2, x minus x sub 1, 0 squared plus y sub 2 is y minus y sub 1 is 0 then squared. So, simplify further, we have square root of x minus 0 is x. So, naka-squared pa sa x squared plus y minus 0 is y. So, naka-squared pa so y squared. And then, dapat itong distance natin, lagi itong radius, which is denoted by letter r. So, square natin both sides para mawala yung radical. We have r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. Or x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Where, ito yung standard equation natin for the circle kung saan yung center natin is laging origin. Okay? So, therefore, the circle with center at the origin 0, 0 and radius r has an equation x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So, ito yun. Now, if the circle has the center h, k, and radius r, the equation of such circle is quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So, tinatawag din itong center radius form. Okay, so, kung other than daw sa origin yung center natin, so pwede natin i-translate yung circle natin with center at the origin. So, pwedeng h units either to the left or to the right, or k units either upward or downward, depende dun sa value nung h, k natin, which is the new center of the circle. So, same pa rin dapat yung radius niya na r. So, ito yung tinatawag natin daw na center radius form. So, x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. So, madali lang naman yung equation ng ating circle, wherein kung meron ka ng center, tsaka isang point doon sa circle, is pwede mo nang mag-graph yung circle at mahanap yung equation niya. So, para ma-illustrate natin yung paghanap ng equation at pag-graph ng circle, ay mag-solve tayo ng examples. So, for the first one, we have, find an equation of the circle having a diameter with endpoints at a, negative 2, 3, and b, 4, 5. Okay, so meron daw tayong given endpoints nung diameter nung circle na a, negative 2, 3, at b, 4, 5. So, hanapin daw natin yung equation ng circle. And then, i-graph na rin natin. So, plot muna natin yung given points. Yung a muna, yung negative 2, and then positive 3. So, somewhere here. So, a, negative 2, 3. And then, yung 4, 5, point b, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So b is 4, 5. So, ito raw ay diameter nung circle pag kinonect natin. So, by the way, alam natin na yung diameter is yung twice nung radius, right? Or yung radius is yung half nung diameter. So, kung meron tayong circle at given yung endpoints ng diameter, para makuha natin yung center nun, dapat midpoint siya nung endpoints ng diameter na to. Kasi nga, di ba, kalahati ng diameter is radius, which is yung radius, yung distance from the fixed point na center to any point. So, therefore, para mahanap natin yung center, hanapin din natin yung midpoint nitong diameter natin. So, yung formula for the midpoint is, for the x is x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, and for the y is y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. So, ito yung dalawang points natin. So, therefore, let's say yung x sub 1 natin is itong negative 2, yung x-coordinate ng a, so we have negative 2, plus, tapos yung x sub 2 natin is yung x-coordinate ng b, we have 4, over 2, so we have negative 2 plus 4 over 2 is positive 1, right? And then, para naman sa y-coordinate ng midpoint, we have, let's say, yung y sub 1 is yung y-coordinate ng a, which is 3, plus yung y sub 2 is yung y-coordinate ng b, which is 5, over 2. So, 3 plus 5 over 2 is 8 divided by 2, or 4. So, therefore, ilocate natin yung coordinate na 1, 4 as the center ng radius. So, ito rin yung parang h, k natin dun sa kanina, sa center radius form natin for circle. So, saan yun? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ito. Okay, so ito yung center, yung 1, 4. Okay? So, pag hinanap natin yung equation ng circle, di ba we have the form x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. So, nakuha na natin yung h, k na 1, 4. Substitute natin x minus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared equals r squared. So, yung r na lang yung kulang. So, pwede natin gawin is hanapin natin yung distance ng nakuha nating center to any point, let's say dito sa B. So, pwede ring A. So, using distance formula lang din. So, diba we have distance formula is equal to the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. So, pag sinubstitute natin, ito na lang gamitin natin, yung B tsaka yung center. Let's say, 0.1 yung center, 0.2 yung B. So, therefore, x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is 4 minus 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 is 5 minus 4 quantity squared. So, ilan to? Square root of 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 squared plus 5 minus 4 is 1, so 1 squared. Or we have square root of 9 plus 1, right, or 10. So, therefore, ito yung distance. So, pag sinubstitute natin ngayon dito sa formula, parang siya yung r na, diba? So, x minus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared equals square root of 10 quantity squared. Or, canceling yung square root kasi naka-square, x minus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared equals 10. So, ito yung standard form ng equation natin for the circle. Okay, ngayon, pwede natin i-graph yung circle by joining these 2 points. So, rough approximation na lang. Okay, so therefore, this is the graph of the circle and the equation is x minus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared equals 10. Next, we have find the center radius form of the circle having the equation x squared plus y squared plus 6x minus 2y minus 15 equals 0 and sketch the graph. Okay, so this time, meron tayong given equation na wala sa center radius form. So, diba yung center radius form natin is x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. So, ang goal natin is matransform daw natin itong given equation ng circle in this form. And then, tsaka natin sketch yung graph. So, para magawa yon, ang ginagawa natin dito is kino-complete natin yung square ng x at ng y variable. So, first step, sa lahat ng constant, lagay natin sa right side. So, yung negative 15, transpose ko sa right side. So, magiging x squared plus, so, yung mga x variable, pagsasamahin ko. So itatabi ko tong 6x dito sa x squared plus, mag-iiwan tayo ng blank kasi mag-a-add tayo ng term para ma-complete yung square. Then, copy the remaining. So, dito na tayo sa y squared. So, plus y squared. And then, minus 2y. And then, plus additional blank for the term na i-add natin sa variable y para ma-complete yung square nito. And then, equals, yung transpose natin negative 15, magiging positive 15. So, ngayon, ano yung i-add natin? So, dito muna tayo sa x. So, ang ginagawa is, dinidivide natin by 2 yung numerical coefficient ng x, yung walang squared, ha? So, 6 divide 2 is 3. And then, square natin yung sagot, we have 9. So, therefore, mag-a-add tayo ng 9. Kapag nag-add tayo ng 9 sa left side para balance, dapat mag-a-add din tayo ng 9 sa right side. So, plus 9. Okay? And then, ito rin sa y, divide din natin yung numerical coefficient nung y by 2, which is negative 2 yung numerical coefficient niya. So, divide 2 is negative 1. And then, square din natin, we have positive 1. So, mag-add din tayo ng 1 for y. And then, dahil nag-add tayo ng 1 sa left side, mag-add din tayo ng 1 sa right side para balance. Okay? So, ngayon, factor natin to. So, factorable na siya by square of a binomial, right? Kasi, pwede siyang ma-factor as x plus 3 squared. Kasi, pag in-expand mo to using the shortcut square of a binomial, kakalabasan mo is itong trinomial na to. Okay? Plus, ito rin, pag finactor natin to, perfect square binomial na siya, we have y minus 1 quantity squared. Okay? Equals, so 15 plus 9 plus 1, simplify lang natin, we have 25. Okay, so therefore, na-transform na natin to into center radius form, wherein yung h natin, tsaka k is, so dito sa x, yung h is, kasi ito is x minus negative 3, right? Para maging x plus 3. So, therefore, h is equal to negative 3. And dito, for k, we have y minus k. So, k is equal to 1. Right? And then, for the radius, so itong right side, naka-equate siya sa r squared. So, r squared is equal to 25. Right? So, therefore, yung radius niya is square root both sides, r is equal to 5. Kasi pwede natin itong i-write as 5 squared. Okay? So, ngayon, ito yung center radius form ng ating circle. Ngayon, na-transform na natin sa center radius form yung ating circle. Mas madali na siyang i-graph kasi alam na natin yung center tsaka yung radius, right? So, pag in-sketch natin yung graph, magsimula tayo sa center. Which is kanina, ano yun? Yung h, k, right? Which is negative 3, 1. Sa plot natin. So, 1, 2, 3, then 1. So, ito. Ito yung center. Negative 3, 1. And then, dahil alam natin kanina na yung r natin is 5, pwede tayong magbilang from the center, horizontally or vertically, 5 units. So, mula dito sa center, papunta sa kanan, magbilang tayo ng 5 units. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, therefore, ito ay part ng circle. Then, sa kaliwa naman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ito ay part din ng circle. Kasi ito yung radius, right? Yung 5 units. And then, sa taas din, bilang tayo. 5 units din. So, from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, part 2 ng circle. So, radius din siya. Then, sa baba din, bilang tayo 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, therefore, ito ay part din ng circle. Tapos, connect lang natin yung 4 na points. Approximate natin as a circle. Okay. So, therefore, this is the graph of the circle with the equation x plus 3 quantity squared plus y minus 1 quantity squared equals 25. Okay? Next, we have write an equation of the circle that passes through the points 2, 0, 7, 5, and 6, 2, and sketch the graph. Okay, so this time, hanapin daw natin yung equation of circle that passes through the given points. So, meron tayong 3 points. So, 2, 0, 7, 5, and 6, 2. And then, sketch natin yung graph. So, this time, 3 yung given na points. So, kapag ganito, meron tayong 3 given points, gagamitin natin yung other form ng equation ng circle kapag na-expand na natin yung center radius form niya. So, pwede siyang mag-take ng ganitong form. X squared plus y squared plus dx plus EY plus F equals 0. So, di ba natandaan nyo sa introduction ko sa conic section? In general, second order natin is dapat meron tayong A tsaka C dito. Right? Pero dapat equal sila. Numerically equal. So, pwede nating alisin na yon kasi i-assume natin na 1 lang yung numerical coefficient nung X at Y. So, pag divide natin both sets by A or C kasi equal sila, mako-compensate na yun sa value nung D, E, tsaka F. Which is constant din naman. Okay? So, para mahanap ngayon natin tong equation ng circle, dapat na-solve natin tong D, E, F. Paano? Kasi given yung 3 points, right? So, dahil 3 variables tayo, pwede nating i-substitute one at a time yung kada point na to sa x at y, makakabuo tayo ng isang equation. Ang magiging unknown variable this time is itong D, E, F. Then dito rin sa 7, 5, substitute natin dito another equation. Then lastly, yung 6, 2, substitute natin sa x at y, third equation. So meron tayong 3 systems of equations in 3 unknown para ma-solve natin yung unknown variable na D, E, F. Okay? So, sige, try natin. So, dito muna tayo sa 2, 0. Substitute natin yung 2 sa x, saka 0 sa y. So, we have 2 squared plus 0 squared plus d times 2 plus e times 0 plus f equals 0. So, ilan to? 4. So, ito cancel na. Plus 2d plus ito 0 plus f equals 0. Or simply, 2d plus f equals, transpose ko na itong 4 dito, negative 4. Equation 1. Then, 7, 5 naman. So, we have 7 squared plus 5 squared plus d times 7 plus e times 5 plus f equals 0. So, we have 7 squared is 49 plus 5 squared is 25 plus 7d plus 5e plus f equals 0. So, add natin to. 49 plus 25 is what? 74, right? And then, transpose natin to sa kabila. Magiging 7d plus 5e plus f equals negative 74. Equation 2. And then, last, for equation 3, substitute naman natin itong 6, 2 sa x at y. So, we have 6 squared plus 2 squared plus d times 6 plus e times 2 plus f equals 0. Simplify. 6 squared is 36 plus 2 squared is 4 plus 6d plus 2e plus f equals 0. So, 36 plus 4 is 40. Then, transpose uli natin dito sa right, magiging 6D plus 2E plus F equals negative 40. Equation 3. Okay? So, ginather ko na yung tatlong equations na nabuo natin, yung equations 1, 2, 3. So, solve natin tong systems of equations for D, E, at F. So, apply natin yung natutunan natin sa video ko for solving systems of linear equations in 3 unknowns. So, ang gawin na lang natin is manipulate natin tong equation 2 at 3, cancel natin si variable E, para matitira na lang is si variable D at F, at para ma-compare natin sa equation 1. Okay? So, sige. Para ma-eliminate si E, multiply natin tong equation 2, let's say, by negative 2. And then, itong equation 3 by positive 5. Okay? So, therefore, itong bagong equation 2 will be distribute si negative 2. We have negative 14D minus 10E minus 2F equals negative 2 times negative 74 is positive 148. And then dito naman sa equation 3, multiply by 5, distribute. So we have 30D plus 10E plus 5F equals 5 times negative 40 is negative 200. And then add natin para makancel si E. So negative 14D plus 30D is 16D. Then cancel na nga si E. So we have negative 2F plus 5F is 3F. Equals, so ano yung 148 plus negative 200? 52. Okay, so let's say equation 4. Then tsaka natin i-compare dito sa equation 1. 2D plus F equals negative 4. So, para ma-eliminate, let's say si F, multiply na lang natin tong equation 1 by negative 3. So we have distribute negative 6D minus 3F equals negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12. And then, tsaka natin i-add. So, 16D plus negative 6D is positive 10D. And then, we have 52 plus 12 is, negative 52 pala ito. Kasi nga, 148 plus negative 200 is negative 52. So, we have negative 52 plus 12 is 40. Negative, right? Then divide both sides by 10 to solve for D. We have D is equal to negative 4. Okay? Para ma-solve si F, gamitin na lang natin tolling equation 1. So, 2D plus F is equal to negative 4. And then, substitute natin yung nakuha nating D na negative 4. 2 times negative 4 plus F equals negative 4. So, negative 8 plus F equals negative 4. F is equal to negative 4, transpose si negative 8, positive 8. F is equal to negative 4 plus 8 or 4. Now, si E na lang. So, gamitin na lang natin, let's say, itong equation 3. So, 60 plus 2E plus F is equal to negative 40. Substitute natin yung D na negative 4 plus 2E plus yung F na nakuha natin na 4 equals negative 40. So, 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. Plus 2E plus 4 equals negative 40. Negative 24 plus 4 is negative 20 plus 2E is equal to negative 40. And then, transpose sa kabila, we have 2E equals negative 40 plus 20, right? So, 2E is equal to negative 40 plus 20 is negative 20. Divide both sides by 2 to solve for E. We have E is equal to negative 20 divided by 2 or negative 10. Okay? So, therefore, pag sinubstitute natin ngayon dun sa general form nung circle natin kanina sa equation niya, we have x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0. We have x squared plus y squared plus ano yung d? Negative 4. So, magiging minus 4x plus ano yung e? Negative 10. So, magiging negative 10y plus f na 4 equals 0. So, therefore, this is the equation of our circle. Okay? Now, para mag-graph natin ng mas madali, itong circle natin, is i-transform muna natin itong equation natin for the circle into center radius form. So, apply natin yung ginawa natin sa previous example. So, complete natin yung square. So, gather ko muna lahat ng may mga x saka y. So, we have x squared minus 4x plus, iwan tayo ng blank para sa i-add natin para makomplete yung square ni x. Then, plus, so sa y squared naman, minus 10y plus blank uli for the term na i-add natin para makomplete yung square ni y, equal yung constant na 4 transpose natin sa right. Magiging negative 4. So, dito muna tayo sa x. Complete natin yung square ni x. So, ang gagawin natin is divide natin yung numerical coefficient ng x na negative 4 by 2. So, we have negative 2. And then, squared, positive 4. So, therefore, mag-a-add tayo ng 4 sa left. And then, para balance, mag-add din tayo ng 4 sa right. Now, for the y naman, we have, divide natin tong numerical coefficient ng y na negative 10 by 2. We have negative 5. Then, squared, we have positive 25. So, add tayo ng positive 25 sa left. And then, para sa right, add din tayo ng 25 para balance. Now, factor na natin tong x. So, magiging x minus 2, quantity squared, right? Plus, ito ring y, factor natin, y minus 5, quantity squared. Equals, so negative 4 plus 4 plus 25 is 25. So, therefore, meron na tayong center radius form. Wherein yung center natin is itong 2, 5 or yung HK. Yan, right? So, center is 2, 5. And then, yung radius natin, 25 is equal to, naka-equate dapat siya sa r squared, right? Center radius form. So, square both sides, we have 5 is equal to r. Okay, so therefore, yung center natin is 2, 5 and yung radius is 5. Okay? Now, graph na natin yung nakuha nating equation for the circle. So, let's start with the center. So, yung center niya is 2, 5, right? And then, yung radius niya is 5. So, plot muna natin yung center na 2, 5. So, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito. 2, 5. And then, from the center, magbilang tayo ng 5 units horizontally at vertically kasi yun yung radius natin, right? So, mula sa 2, 5, papunta sa kanan, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is also a point ng circle. And then, sa kaliwa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ito rin. Point din ng circle. Then, upwards and downwards din. 5 units. So, from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Itong point na to. Then, downward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito. Okay. And then, connect natin tong apat na point approximately para makabuo tayo ng circle. Okay. So, therefore, this is the sketch of the circle. Okay? Okay, so I think that's it for this video, circle. So, practice lang kayong mag-solve ng problems about analyzing the equation of the circle, finding its center and radius, as well as graphing the actual circle. Okay? So, sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na to at maraming salamat sa panonood.